Hey guys, JellyMan here once again, and I'm recording all my voice audio again because I'm a dickhead and forgot to tell Fraps to record the voice. Yay! So none of this voice is going to be in sync with actually what's going on in the video. But pretty much all today's video was for is to bring you a little bit of gameplay. I've just hit 60, so I'm just starting to level up now. Just starting to gear up now. My gear's still horrible, but I thought I'd bring you a new review of my game, seeing as now that the game's actually settled in and the servers are working and I'm actually enjoying the game. So pretty much graphically, pretty good. Game-wise, very, very short. I'm a little bit disappointed in how short it was, like the storyline, and the fact that I've had to now play 4 times over to get to Inferno, which really bored the hell out of me, which is the reason why I've only just hit 60 now. So in most respects it's a pretty good game, but I have a very short attention span sometimes, so this one sort of bored me. That's why it's taken me so long. Also, all my friends must have got bored as well, so they stopped playing, so that wasn't very fun. But yeah, overall, if you're gonna buy the game, now's the time to do it. And if you're in Australia, go to JB Hi-Fi, because they're selling it for like $30 cheaper than anywhere else. Aside from that, I was going to show you a bit of my build, but I'll get into that just in a little bit later, because I just have to try and figure out how to sync up my audio pretty much. But what I really want to know though, guys, is what do you want from me with the channel. Sorry about the sniffling, I'm still sick. 2 months, oh yeah, 2 months of being sick, it's great. I finally got over it, my girlfriend gave it straight back to me, so what are you going to do? But yeah, so I just want to know, what do you guys want from me? What do you want to, do you want something to change it up? Because what I'm thinking of doing as well is I'm just going to throw in like little random interesting facts here and there through my videos, because at the moment, for some reason, I've taken a huge interest in physics and astronomy. Not something, you know, people normally just go, hey, look, I'm interested in that, seeing as this, you know, it's really hard. Because at the moment I'm reading Stephen Hawking's book, A Brief History of Time, and I'll tell you what, if you want to be confused as hell, then that's the book for you. But yeah, a couple of things that I thought, so I'll start right now. I'll give you one interesting fact that I've learned, which I thought was pretty cool. Did you know, if you were to cut a hole and put a tube in it from the North Pole to the South Pole, so if you were somehow able to put a tube all the way through the Earth and jump through that tube, you wouldn't in fact fly out the other side and off the face of the Earth like most people would probably think you would. But because of the way gravity works, you'll go down and, you know, gravity will pull you at your 32.2 feet per second squared. But pretty much it's going to pull you down, and you're going to reach terminal velocity until you hit the middle of the Earth, and then it's actually going to slow you down, and you'll pop out the other side quite nicely. Providing you didn't die in the molten, you know, core. But as I said, this is completely hypothetical. So if you work it out mathematically, it works. But the funny thing is, to do it, to reach the North Pole to the South Pole, would only take you 42 minutes. I thought that was pretty cool. And the other cool thing is, if you went, you know, on an angle across the Earth, say you went from Tokyo to Los Angeles, going on an angle across the Earth, so you're not going half as far, but it will still take you 42 minutes, just simply because when you factor in the shorter distance and the less gravity that's going to be pulling on you, it works out. So I thought that was something pretty cool. So I don't know, maybe that'll interest people, maybe it won't, but yeah, because I'm just trying to think of new things to do with my channel. I don't know if you want to see in real life sort of vlog stuff. At the moment that won't be very interesting anyway, because A, I'm sick, and B, well, I don't have a job at the moment, so that's kind of sucking, so I'm not really going too far. Although I am going to into Sydney this weekend to go to the Australian Museum, and I'm also going to go to the observatory, so that should be fun. Just to check out some stuff in there. And apparently the museum's having like a weird display, like, of all deep sea creatures, so creatures you wouldn't have seen before. So I'll probably take some photos, maybe some videos of that, and if they let me actually, because I know it's they sort of subject that to being allowed to take a camera in there. So I don't know if I'll be allowed to, but I might try. If that's something you're interested, let me know, and I'll try it. I'll try and get some footage for you, and but yeah, so yeah, really that's all it is. I'll probably get into the build up now and show you what my build at the moment is. It's not the best build, I don't think, because now I think it's like a lot to do with my gear at the moment, though. My resistances are very, very low. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm taking so much damage. But against blues, you know, I will die a couple of times, but nothing major, like nothing I can't put up with, and I'm still making more money than I'm losing in repairs, so it doesn't really bother me. But as for normal mobs, they're absolutely no problem at all, just destroying everything. But yeah, so I'll get into that now, and you can just check that out. Okay guys, so I'll just quickly stop here to show you what my current build is at the moment. At the moment I'm using Crippling Wave with Concussion, Wave of Light with Explosive Light for a bit of extra boom, Serenity with Peaceful Repose, using that for the extra healing, Breath of Heaven, just using that for the attack bonus as well, with the 15% damage increase, which is always helpful, 7-sided Strike, for the 777% weapon damage. Thinking of changing that out though, and then Mantra of Healing, of course, for the extra healing, and also the extra spirit, which is really helpful for a monk. And so here's to just show you my gear as well. Not really that impressive, I'm still working on it. The weapon's not bad. I did kind of just keep saving and dumped 500k onto my weapon as soon as I hit level 60, just to get me to where I am now. But as you can see, the rest of it's not that great. I'm doing something what most people don't, and I'm stacking all decks at the moment, no vitality, because all my gear has vitality on it. And also in my headpiece I'm stacking Magic Find, just simply because I want some Magic Find. The biggest trick though here is this one here, one with everything. You must have that, guys. Like really, as a monk, it's the most important stat the most important one of those you're probably going to have, just simply because it makes it so much more effective when you can stack a cheap resistance to fire, such as cold or poison. Like I'm stacking cold at the moment because no one wants it. No one is selling that for a lot of money. So what you're actually doing is you buy the cheapest items. You don't have to go for resist all, which are obviously the most expensive because everyone wants them. But with a monk, when you just use that, you can turn it around and actually make it quite effective by just stacking a really, really cheap resistance like mine is cold, and you amp your resistance up with everything so much more just from that one thing. So make sure if you're gonna put that, like if you're gonna run a monk, that's probably a must, and it's perfect for Inferno. The other two, you can run whatever you want. I'm running Transcendence just for the extra healing, so every time I drop one of the big attacks I heal myself, so that's probably another helpful thing for you as well. So I just try to maximize my healing, as you can tell by all of it, like Serenity running extra heals on it, Breath of Heaven. I didn't go the extra heals with that because it's already a heal, so I didn't really care. I went for the extra damage. 7-sided Strike will be the one I'm going to change out, I'm pretty sure. Not sure yet, I'll have a look. But I really do think I'm going to change that out because the 30-second cooldown, whereas there's another one that doesn't take it, so that's what I'm hoping. So that's Transcendence there. That's the one that's keeping me healed every time I drop the Wave of Light. It just sort of clears everyone out from me, gives me a little bit of a chance to escape if I need to, and it heals me up. So that's really, really important, I think. So hopefully you will take that and enjoy that as well. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show in this video. I'll probably just fast forward through the rest of this and just let you watch me take on the Skeleton King, just so you can see with my current build. It didn't really do much. Like, he didn't ever really pose too much of a threat to me. And I didn't really have to kite or anything, I just attacked him, but we all know that boss is a completely different story when it comes to the blues. It's more the blues trapping you with things like Desecrator and Arcane and Frozen, and I don't know, they just, some of the combinations I come up against really suck. But yeah, so I'll fast forward it through, let you watch me kill the Skeleton King, and enjoy the rest of it, and I'll see you next week, guys. See ya.
Overused in my walking shoes. I never turn back, cause I know the score. I never reuse what I do before, but it's too late. My fate, I regurgitate all the words that I say. Listen up, don't miss the fall, but just pick it up now off the floor, man. And guess who? Yeah, you're the ones that I'm talking to. You're never gonna guess what's coming next. Let your mind inside what I manifest, but inside this rhyme, you will find on my mind. I just sit my crazy lips and just step in my trip, just step on my trip, just step in my trip, man. Step on my trip, just step in my trip, man. Just step on my trip, just step on my trip, man. Just step on my trip, just step in my trip.
I've got no pecs to flex all day long. I dream about sex, but I'm impotent and now I've seen me eyes. I can't remember when I got it up last. I stink, I need a drink, roll out a split to help me think. I live on the road just like a gypsy, cause staying in one place fucking shits me, but sunshine, moonshine, change the way that I will read your mind. Living inside this soul of life.